Welcome back to Drum Talk. Today we're going to mess around with this snare drum. I got a 14 by 5 snare. It doesn't have any badges on it. Looks like the badge used to go there. You see those holes? This is actually a Pearl export snare drum that I had taken the wrap off of, and I painted it in this flat dark mahogany color. Actually, this snare here is a snare I use for gigs. This snare, I painted the same color. This goes with my Pearl Roadshow 4-piece, 12, 16, 20. I use this snare drum with that. And I'm also just basically, I'm going to use this snare drum for any show that I have. I think I picked it up for $100, so it wasn't a big deal. I do have a really nice, it's got an ambassador snare side, and it's got good wires. I put new straps on it. And today, I'm going to take this head off, and I'm going to put this head on. This is an attack head. Don't know much about it. I picked it up off of Sweetwater for $13. 14-inch coated attack drum head. I figured I'd give it a try, and if it lasts, I'll probably give them a review, a positive review. It's a relatively new product that just came out. This head here, originally, it was not my head. This head came off of a Pearl export all maple snare. That snare came from Japan. That's the snare drum that I have with my Zepp kit. 14, 16, 18, 22. I did not have a coated head on here, so I just put this one on for temporary, somebody else's head, and I would rather put my own head on and use it. So that's what I'm going to do. That snare drum, I believe I paid about $300 for that all maple snare. I did a review. I did a video on that kit. If you want to go back into my videos and watch it, I talked about that kit, and I have a good video in its beauty. It's a very beautiful 4-piece. Right now it's sitting at a church, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it home. And I'm going to use that when I go on the road. Being a larger kit, I'm going to use that kit for gigs that are going to be 3-4 hours long. My Roadshow kit, which is smaller, 20-inch bass, only has 2 toms. I am going to use that kit for gigging as well, but that's going to be for when I need a smaller kit. And those opportunities come up a lot, where just a smaller kit is going to be much more reasonable. So I have a large kit with the 2 floor toms, and I also have a small kit with 2 toms. Again, this head was on a snare drum that somebody used. Somebody got some proper use out of that. You see how it's well worn out in the same spot? They didn't even hit in this area. So whoever played on this played properly. And this head right here is a good example of a head that is well used and it has been played properly. Now let me show you what happens over time is, see, you will get some wear in the head. You'll get some wear, and that's what happens. I don't know how old this is, but it's definitely worth just swapping it out. So let's check this head out. It's got a pretty cool box. I like that logo. I like the stripes. I like that. It looks cool. $13. Attack ProFlex 1. This is a coated snare head. Now, you see, there's no play in this. This is kind of neat to see. Now, this head has some really nice wear on it. See how I can see that? Brand new head out of the box. It's nice and firm. So, I am not the expert of heads, but there's different ways where they roll these. And basically looks the same on the top and on the bottom. Now, I do like to put the logo where the badge is. And the only reason I say that is because the logo is going to show to the left. Because I like to put the throw off right like that, pointed towards me. So the logo is going to be on the left. And it also helps you when you do your cross stick. You put the butt right on the bottom of that logo, and that seems to give you the best sound when you do a cross stick. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I did a little dinner with my friends, my bandmate, and his wife. And it was pretty nice. Kind of glad it's over. I was never really big into Thanksgiving. You know, turkey really isn't my favorite thing. It's you know, it's not like pizza. So we're just going to go around and we're just going to get all of these lugs on there screwed down. We're not even going to go finger tight. We're just going to get them down. And you're going to have a little bit of play in here. Side to side. So you want to just kind of try and get that in the middle before you go finger tight on these. Get them all finger tight. Then aggressively go around again, really finger tight, all of them. Now this is a new head, so don't be afraid to put a little pressure on that. And we're just going to go around and give it a half turn. Every lug a half a turn. It's obviously not going to be enough. Give it a little more pressure. Go around. Give it another half turn. Put your hand on the one that you started with so you remember. Hear that? We're getting pretty close. Now I like to tune my snare up a little bit. So we're just gonna give it a quarter turn. Folks, this star bit, this star tuning business that people do, it's foolish. It really is. It really is foolish because you don't need to do all that. See, we're already there. Now you throw the snares off and just sounds good to me. Now your cross stick, you can use that with the throw off right here between your legs, and then your logo is going to be towards the left. So when you cross stick, put that butt just underneath that logo. And that usually gives you the best sound. So that's it. How long did this take me? 15 minutes of talk? About 10 minutes, basically. Now, this snare is done. I'm going to use it just like that. The thing is touring players, they obviously have probably an extra snare ready to go. In case they break a head during their show, they'll just swap the snare out. But even if they don't, they could go 3-minute break, and I guarantee you the drum tech can pop this head off and have another one on in 2 minutes. That's how long it takes. 2 minutes. They can do it really quick. So don't overthink it and all of that. This thing is not a rocket going to the moon. I mean, it's just keeping it consistent, you know, all the way around. And then when you're done, then you can listen to it. If you have one that's a little lower pitch, bump it up a little bit, listen to them, and you're done. It's very easy. So we're gonna try this attack head. We're gonna give it a whirl and see how it does. For 13 bucks, I figured I'd just grab one and give it a try. So thanks, gang. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope that you enjoy another fascinating drum talk. We'll see you again soon.